The pig used to be here. Guess who got out today? Look at this. Craziness. Scooter snapped his line, I think. We'll have to go over and see exactly how he got out of the fence. Yeah. So the whole goat herd was up here this morning, and now they're in there. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to really clean up from the pig. So my biggest concern here is that they might get parasites. But is that good? But especially having such an aggressive buck, we just can't have him wandering around. So they're going to stay in this very, solid fence here until Brandon gets home. And then hopefully Brandon will be able to take care of him. Although we might just keep them in here until they take care of all of that greenery inside the fence. It's crazy. You can just barely see the back gate back there. So, I mean, they have plenty to eat. Why are you guys up here? You need to be eating. Go eat, go eat. Since they're here, I might as well try to help them. As I was saying, I might as well try to help calm them down. Hi, Scooter. Yeah, you too. Okay, come down here for it. Come here. No. You want some Scooter? There you go. I'm afraid she'll figure this out sooner rather than later. Oh, you heard the duck laugh. That's great. So I normally wait for the kids, but they cut hay here, which is great because we'll have a better walking trail back to the pigs. But because they cut it, they're gonna roll it soon, and even when they cut it, it made my allergies flare crazy and whatnot. So I'm waiting for them to roll it, and I'm not excited. So I'm getting things done in the morning so that when they start rolling it, I can just stay inside and get things done. But let's go let out those chickens. Hey, you're not supposed to be out yet. Yeah, good morning. So we have a surprise for you in here. Good morning, guys. Come on out. So we went to Rural King, and for those little guys, we got new baby chicks. And there's another one in there, or another two. We got 6. We got 6, and we tried to make it so they could come inside this box, and the other chickens couldn't. Because big chickens are kind of bullies to babies, and I don't know why. Are you laying us a nice egg? Thank you, thank you. Good morning, meat birds. Abby was cleaning out your area again, I see. Wow, they still have water. That's amazing. That's what I came here to fix, is their water. Don't want to come out? That's fine. Yeah, I've been afraid that these chicks had died. I'm pretty sure their mama died, but look, here they all are, and there are 2 more. That's so good. I wonder where they've been roosting at night. I can't wait until Brandon sees this video. Hey guys, can't we all be friends? Can't we all be friends, please? I've always heard that the meat birds were actually nice if you allowed them to grow up. These don't seem so nice though, do they? Maybe they'll get nicer. Anyway, water. Arthur's going to be here any minute. Dirty, nasty water. Now you be good, kitty. I saw that. Nice, clean water. That's right, guys. Drink up. And they still have plenty of food, so we don't have to worry about that yet. You should be eating egg-laying food. You're not a meat bird. Come here, you. I know. I'm gonna come back for you, too. There you go. Go over there. That's right, guys. Eat the grass. The grass is what makes them taste super delicious. Plus, with their ability to run around and whatnot, it'll help them to not get what's called the green mussel disease, which, so when they grow too fast and they can't support their own body weight and whatnot, their muscles start to deteriorate, and it's edible, so they say, but nasty. And as you can see, they're getting kind of plump already, so let them run if they can. My word, that buck smells atrocious. It's awful. But I'm not going to go investigate how he got out or how he escaped. Hi, Joy. Until after they roll the hay and it rains. It must do both. Well, Joy, you just want your camera, your picture taken, don't you? Hi, Joy. Be nice. Ooh. Thankfully, that was at Jenny. Maybe he is starting to warm up to us. It's hard to say. Hey, look who's here. All right, let's take care of lunch for these animals. Hey guys, what are you doing in here still? You should be outside eating the grass. Abby, excuse me, honey. Did you usher them out?
Mm-hmm. Their water's done.
Yeah, I brought new water for them, don't worry.
No. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Now there's 3.
Are you guys more comfortable in here?
No, 4. Now there's 4 in.
That's okay. It's already getting pretty messy in here. Look at that busy farm girl.
That's good water. No, it's not. I need to work now. There's some clean water.
You got some clean water? Thank you. I wonder if they were all in here waiting for water. They seem to go through a lot.
I guess there's one. They're sort of like ducks.
You think so?
Yeah.
They're little chickadees. Ooh, we've got a good amount of eggs. don't we? Don't worry, we'll let you be.
Hey there, Brownie.
It's okay. I just want to get a good video of y'all. We
Is
got
that,
several black Australorps. These were on sale because they were
that's another brownie?
too big. They weren't day old anymore. They were 2 to 3 weeks old. So that's actually better for us because we don't have to put a light on them so much. So it's great. But we got some black Australorps and then 2 mystery birds here. And Abby picked one out, but that's a mystery bird. And then there are these guys that we hatched here. But they can't seem to find their way back into the coop. And when they start laying eggs, I want them to lay eggs in here. Right, Arthur?
Yeah, but they can come in this way.
But they can't seem to find that way.
Yes, they can.
We might have to go around and help them out. Because they keep trying to come through this mesh here, and it's just not possible. Oh, I think one's coming this way. Yep, there we go. Hi!
And another one's coming this way.
Yeah, there we go.
Another one.
Hi! Hi, cutie.
One is coming in, Abby.
I'll back up. There you go. 1, 2. Are y'all enjoying? You know where food and water is? Oh, there's the other one. I think I might lock them in here.
That's a big shovel. Why?
So they get used to this being their home because they keep escaping. Go close the little door, sweet girl.
Okay.
Do you see any other of these? Because I know we have more than 3.
Yes, please. No, not right now.
Okay. That's right. Eat up. This is your home.
And it's also where me and Abby live now.
Yeah.
Those are all the other chicks. Abby
So
came.
Brandon used to have this as his chicken coop, and he would put the chicks over on the other side, and then when they got big enough, they would move over here. And I'm starting to think that that's a better idea because we keep losing chicks. Speaking of, hello, little chick. Oh, 3 of you over there. You're coming from that way, huh? Over by the pond. It is pretty over there.
But
I don't blame ya.
opened it for the chickies.
Thank you. There's number 4. There are 2 more out there at least.
There's 3 and there's 4 in here.
Yeah, 3 plus 1 is 4. Here's number 5. Oh, too skittish. A little too nervous. They went back to the other side. Now it came in. What's 4 plus 1?
Good.
Abby.
5.
Yeah, very good. And there's 1 more out there. What's 5 plus 1?
I don't know.
What's 5 plus 1? 1 more than 5. 5.
9 equals 7.
5 plus 1 equals 6. It's 1 more, like you're counting. 4, 5, 6.
Then.
But number 6 doesn't want to come in.
What?
Number 6 doesn't want to come in.
Okay. Now we're gonna see.
Here comes number 6. Stay over here.
6 is coming.
There we go. All right. Now we're going to leave and close them in here. Or you can just close the door so they stay in here. Because we want them to learn that this is their home.
Arthur, come on in. Fine.
We haven't seen their mother for days. She was a good mama hen. And there were 8. But for not having a mom for days and being out there and not wanting to come in here, they're doing a pretty good job staying alive. But we want them to lay eggs in here regardless, so they have to stay in here. All right, I might go interrupt our egg layer. I'm getting impatient. Well, all those eggs got pushed under her. Isa Browns are not known for getting broody, so I highly doubt that. But... Ah! Hey, don't do that. Come on. 4 eggs. Even if she were broody, we haven't had a rooster for a while, so it wouldn't do us much good. Thank you. You can go back now. So I made a choice to close this up during the day with just the chicks inside. We might lose out on the eggs for today, but I think it's important to teach those chicks that this is their home. Because if they don't know that, then when they grow up and they start laying eggs, they're going to lay it out and about and wherever, and we won't be able to find them. So we'll lose out on more eggs than just the eggs we'll lose out on today or tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm a future thinker. And I think that's important on a farm because, you know, honestly, it's hard and there are a lot of losses. I always thought it would be super easy. Like you'd get the animals and you would take care of them and they would just live and be happy and you'd be able to have like that sweet relationship with all of them. It doesn't really work that way. Plus, it's fun watching the animals. And I think if you don't find the joy in the daily tasks that you have to do, you'll end up just totally burnt out. So that's my little plug-in for enjoying the moment and smelling the roses on a farm, because otherwise it's just too hard. So something just happened. I'm safe inside and yet I'm still kind of shaky. I'll just tell you what happened. Do you see that goat? So he was out. The gate was still wired shut, so you know that didn't, like he didn't burst through the gate, right? I examined the whole fence. There are no holes in it, so he must have climbed onto that like Joy does and then jumped over the fence. That was rather scary because when I came around the corner, he made eye contact with me and I tried to walk lateral to him and go around him, but he kept turning towards me and I knew he was going to charge, and then he started charging at me with no fence in between. And so I grabbed his horn and then I grabbed his ear and I just stayed there bent down in a huddled mass while he was held up against me. It was awful. It was so, so bad. So my brave girl called her grandpa and he came over. He was able to clean up Abby's mess. Thank you, honey. He came over and he was able to lead me about what to do. I had wrapped a wire around his neck a few times so that he couldn't run quite so fast. I ran out of the gate. My father-in-law closed it sharply, but you can see where the shot nicked his face. You may not want to see that anyway. It just looks like a little bit of blood. But it didn't kill him. Now he wants me to go wire the gate closed, and my husband is working 12 hours today. I'm scared. But he hasn't left that corner, and I think he's equally scared. I just hope. I hope that it becomes a calm day after this. The gate's still even open. That could have been really bad. I guess it's a good thing that I'm wiring it closed because we do not need that little firecracker to come here. He's still hiding, so I think we'll be okay. So Abby had taken the wire off, and it was a super stressful situation. She has no idea where it was, and I don't blame her. I mean, I'm an adult and I was super stressed. but I still want this wired. So I'm going to use the wire I could find inside so I didn't have to spend too much time outside with an aggressive goat. Maybe not the best in the world, but it will certainly do. Okay, I'm going to push this through there and then hook it on there, because otherwise it won't hold. Well, nothing says crazy like a wire hanger twisted in a knot. Unfortunately, while I was dealing with him and trying to get him back in the fence, our other does escaped into the wild blue yonder. So I should probably put those up. Part of me wants to just go and rest. There they are. I think I'll let them do some landscaping back here, actually. They're just fine, aren't you? Yeah, you're just fine. I'm sure glad you guys are good goats. Yes, I am. Well, he's obviously not too much worse for the wear. We found someone interested in taking him. We said if he gets out and starts charging at us again, we're probably going to put him down, and told him he'd been shot and gave him the whole history, and if they want him, they can just have him. So he might be gone tonight, which would be a blessing. Isn't that right, little guy? So I know I said that when he rolled the hay, my allergies would just be awful. But after a day like today, it's so pleasant to walk your land and take in the scenery. I do wish I had brought some food for the pigs. Sorry, guys. But it's kind of nice to get away from it and just be. So pretty here. Abby found some grass that the pigs really like, so she's gonna go get that. And I thought while I was out here, I would look at how Scooter got out. Thank you, sweet girl. There's that 8-foot tall fence. Surely he didn't go over it, right? Oh my word, you can't really see it in the video. Let me come around. Look at what he did. He just burst through the wire. This is like a cartoon, some kind of crazy thing. Based on the amount of strength it would take to sever this like that, I'm thinking, like, it's kind of amazing that I even survived wrestling that goat for an hour. Sheesh. This is just decimated. That's one determined goat. So back at the house, he has been consistently ramming one spot in the fence. I'll show you. I think he's trying to break through that too. So I'm glad he's going soon, one way or another. Some people are interested in getting him. I told them all the problems we've had with him. Plus, I mean, if I hadn't, they could have found it on YouTube, right? But they still are interested, so they get to try next. And my question is, what is our future with the goats? I love these goats. They're so sweet, and they're really tame. Honestly, we thought Gilbert was kind of an aggressive goat. He was starting to be. He'd rear up on us and point his head towards us, you know, but he never charged at us. We didn't know what a really aggressive goat was until this goat. He charged at me today. Fun times. But I don't know, like, we don't have great success with the bucks. So I'm starting to think that maybe, can we do goats? Because the only reason to have goats is for milk, right? At least milk goats. Now, we did get a dual purpose breed, but we would rather sell these goats than just butcher them, I'm sure. But if a male goat can get through wire like that, I mean, we made that for male goats, and it didn't last a month. So what kind of fencing do you need? This is my question. Say hi. Even on rough days, there are plenty of ways to find fun on the homestead and peace. And I think you have to enjoy your homestead life, or else the setbacks will just drive you crazy.